Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. So this is just a quick one. They were going to move one of my videos. I can't remember what number it is. 647, I think, was the one with Mark Austin, and he was interviewing the guy in the inauguration riots. The guy with the horn things. Can't remember his name now. Started with a C, or his surname did. QAnon Shame something or other. And they were going to remove it because they said I was inciting, as they always do, and then they don't give any example. Sometimes they do give examples, sometimes they don't. They didn't give an example this time. I still haven't. I tried to appeal the last one, and I think that was the one to do with COVID or something. After all these years, and there was nothing in that either. They just don't like when you talk about certain things. When you know, and this one the appeal, which you're only allowed 100 words. I mean, how can I only write an appeal for 100 words? So I was left with just writing that there's nothing that breaches your policy and UK-US freedom of speech and expression. That's all I could write in the 100 words. But luckily it was granted and they put it back on, and so the strike was removed because it was a strike they wanted to give me. So that meant I could just put this new video that I've just done, that I was in the process of already doing or starting. So I thought I'd just come on and talk about that, yes. And of course, like, none of my things, I don't incite hatred or riots or any sort of thing. I did hear a little bit in the thing where I thought, oh, maybe that's the reason why, because I was talking about the aspect of, the power that people have, or etc., or whether riots were part of democracy or not. I don't know. The thing is, sometimes I'll just say things that I'm questioning. I'm being very honest in how I'm speaking. That doesn't mean, but I suppose someone could say, well, yeah, then you're propagating it or you're inciting it or whatever, but that's not my intention ever. Anyone who listens to any of my Pursuits of Truth know that I'm always talking about humanity. I'm always talking about peace and truth, and often a lot of the things that I believe in, are man-made constructs that I have that we've been brought up to believe, and I question all these things. So it always hurts me when they want to remove one of my videos claiming that I'm, or either the hate thing or the inciting thing, because I am the furthest from that, and it's really insulting that they haven't listened to it, or maybe it's AI that's doing it. They haven't listened to it and thought, oh, he's, it may have been the clip that I put of Sky News that may have been doing it. But that, they don't ever remove any Sky News clips, do they? Where they question things. We've got to be able to have a debate. And I'm never sort of saying, oh, you should go out and do this, or you should go, I'm always saying, this is my view, and you should research and do your own research and not just take my word for it, because my word is only ever my word. It's not your word, it's my word. And it's the only way that I can believe. I may be right, I may be wrong. But it's like, sometimes you have to be careful about the things you talk about, because they were talking about harmful conspiracy. As if so you're not allowed to talk about things. I mean, I don't know how Discovery and all those programs where they talk about conspiracies or whatever, they don't get banned, do they? If they go on YouTube, no one bans them and says, well, you're talking about conspiracies. You're talking about JFK, or you're talking about the moon landing, or 9/11 or whatever. Oh, we're going to give you a strike. No, they're allowed to do it. These things have been through, YouTube doesn't have any broadcasting standards like the TV does. And if it's passed on TV, then what's the problem with when it goes onto YouTube, that somehow they become the police of the internet, when there's all sorts of things that I see on YouTube that should be removed far before they ever get to my stuff. I know it's, I just think it's because, I don't know if I do have autism or not, but I don't like the idea of it being incomplete, and it really makes me think that, oh, well, I just want to give up now, I just want to delete this, or where am I going to put things now? Because I know I've moved things before, and it's on Facebook, I started doing that, but it's just so tiresome. And also, everyone goes for videos on YouTube, no matter what everyone complains about it, that is the main place to go for these videos. The other sites are just not in the same stratosphere, although maybe my target audience may well be. Because I guess I'm not mainstream in that sense. I'm talking about alternatives, or I'm talking about looking at everything and taking a deep thought about things. But anyway, I thought I'd bring that to you, that it was removed, and I did get a strike, and then I appealed, and now they put the video back up, and I don't have a strike, so that's why I was able to put the last video, the Scream Out Loud one, And so I thought I'd just make this. But yeah, just to only have 100 words. Sometimes they don't even give you that, but just 100 words to try and appeal is not really fair, is it? You know. And also, they should have to say this is where you've broken the policy and which part of the policy you've actually broken. Because I couldn't see which part. Because then, you know, maybe the right bit I may have removed because I could say that, yeah, okay, maybe someone could take that as me sort of saying that rioting has a place. I don't riot, I don't even protest, but I don't know whether they are functions of a democracy or the freedoms of all human beings, irrespective of democracy, because we're all human beings. But I do believe in that we should have something, because otherwise, you know, people will just go out and will murder people and say whatever they want to say, and that's not right because it may hurt people. But I suppose the thing is, if we weren't brought up in the way we were brought up, maybe we wouldn't be so intolerant against each other, because we would see us intrinsically, as we all are, one species, one human being. But that's probably wishful thinking and not the state that we find ourselves in. So yeah, that's all I just want to talk about. And that other video, the COVID one, I will sometime put it on. I'm sure I'll get a strike for it. I don't really know why. It was someone else talking about something, and I was just postulating, like, here's this, what do you think about this? You can't even do that. Like, I may not even believe in it, but I've heard it, and now I want to know, well, you know, this is what they're saying. I don't know whether it's true or not, and we're not allowed to have that debate anymore. We're not allowed to say, well, this is what someone's saying, what do you think about it? I mean, if that was the case, then there were all these news programs and all these, podcasts would have to finish. You know, we can't all talk about Mickey Mouse and ice cream, or cats jumping up and down, etc. All right, take care, take it easy, God bless, and peace. Peace.